James had finally found the perfect apartment in the heart of the city. The rent was affordable, and the location was ideal. He moved in with high hopes, eager to start his new life. The building was old but well-maintained, with a sense of history that James found charming. As he unpacked, he noticed a small door in the back of his closet. Probably just a storage space, he thought. That night, as he was about to drift off to sleep, he heard faint scratching noises coming from the closet. He brushed it off as the building settling, but the sound left him uneasy. The next evening, curiosity got the better of James. He opened the small door in his closet and found a narrow passageway. Armed with a flashlight, he crawled through and discovered a cramped, hidden space between the walls. To his shock, he found evidence that someone had been living there, discarded food wrappers, a dirty mattress, and old clothes. Panic set in as he realized he wasn't alone. He rushed back to his apartment, locking the door behind him. That night, the scratching returned, louder and more insistent. Determined to catch the intruder, James set up a camera in his closet. He watched the footage the next morning and his blood ran cold. The video showed a gaunt, disheveled man emerging from the hidden space and creeping around his apartment while he slept. Horrified, James called the police, but when they arrived, the intruder was nowhere to be found. They assured him the man must have fled, but James wasn't convinced. That night, he stayed up, armed with a kitchen knife, waiting for the intruder to return. Around midnight, the closet door creaked open. James held his breath as the gaunt man emerged, eyes wild and filled with malice. The intruder lunged at him, and they struggled violently. James managed to stab the man in the shoulder, but the intruder was unnaturally strong. He fought back, slashing James across the arm. Bleeding and desperate, James fled the apartment, not stopping until he was outside and safe. The police arrived again, but the intruder had vanished, leaving only traces of blood. James never returned, abandoning the apartment to its sinister occupant. The building remained, a silent witness to the horrors within, waiting for its next unsuspecting tenant.